What's up, guys? So my name is Mike, and thank you guys for stopping by my channel. So I'm a relatively, I guess you could say, young fella. 30 years old. So uh, I figured I had a lot of time in my hand. I've been putting this idea of I don't even know what to call it, starting a YouTube channel, or just I guess I'll call it more so uh, just letting out ideas or things that come to my head because I have a lot of free time. No matter how hard I try, uh, many businesses or different contractual uh, ways I find to make money. I try to make my life as flexible as possible. So what I'm saying is I have a lot of free time, and I figured, hey, I'll stop pulling off this idea, and when I have these thoughts in my head, I'll just hop on YouTube. So, um, you know, I don't know if all you guys know, there's many ways to buy a home, and when I say I don't know if all you guys know, what I'm referring to is you can get a home, you know, by the generic way of getting, the FHA loan or whatever type of conventional loan you're gonna get, and you can pay that off in 15, 30 years. And then the other option is, well, you can get a home from a wholesaler or get a home, let's say from uh, like some type of auction, right? Or through some type of liens from a tax deed or tax lien from an auction, right? Um, I do have my real estate license. Somewhat well versed, but of course, I'm 30, so I don't have all the experience in the world. But um, I was thinking, well, okay, what if you get a home, right? From uh, what is it? You get a home from you know, like a generic way, which is all right. You go with your credit, your down payment, right, whatever that is, and then you get the loan. You're approved, right? And obviously, I would assume if you go this route, right, if you know about the other routes, because most people don't, they just think of the generic, general American way. Um, well, if I was to do it this way, right, I would do it this way for kids. And maybe me number two, like the home would be, I'd get a really beautiful home, things of that nature, right? Like something I'm used to. And then the other option is, well, uh, you could get a home through an auction or through a non-conventional way. And generally, when I have this image in my head that it's going to be a lesser beautiful home, like a home of lesser beauty. Um, and most likely that would also come with it being in a rougher neighborhood in terms of like you bringing up your kids and things of that nature, right? So then I thought, well, um, that's a really great benefit, actually, uh, getting a home, through a conventional way and trying what people say you generally want to get the most beautiful home you can when you use your first loan, which is generally your FHA loan, right? But I mean, I just it's such a compelling thought, compelling argument, if you're thinking doing it for a reason outside of within, meaning doing it for your kids, buying a home in somewhere that had great schooling, right? And obviously that home's probably going to be of more cost because it has a great schooling system, right? And that's such a great idea, such a great thing now that I think about it. Um, That it really makes sense. And then the other side of things is, well, if you have a non-conventional life and you have a more fluid and I guess you could say versatile life, and you have plans, at 15 years, 10 years, that the person that's going to get the home for 30-year loan and just raise the kids and just die, they have that type of plan, then somebody who, you know, goes the other route, right? Buying the home, something that can be paid for more upright and more quickly, that person probably has more ideas of what to do with their money, and having more money to be more flexible, to be more free, because that person has a different personality and different view on life, right? A different view on what freedom truly is. So this is just something that I pondered and figured I'd put out to the world, and you guys could leave in your comments, and let me know which you guys think is better, and if you think those two arguments in terms of getting home conventional way, and obviously doing that way, you have more options as to the location, you know, so long as you can meet the loan requirements, or if you have, $500,000, $600,000 cash, hey. But I don't think most Americans and most people in the world in general even have that. So if I was gonna, spend $700,000, $600,000 because I live in New York, New Jersey area, that's what it'll cost me. You know, um, I'm gonna do it only because my kids would get the best educational value, right? Because I would buy in the most best educational location, right? And then the other is, well, uh, going and just getting something, whatever the location is, that it just allows you to move on to the next, or move on to the next idea, move on to the next home, for example, right? Just buy up homes. That's something that I think actually makes more sense, right? But if you have kids, you don't really have that flexibility, But before you have kids, if you can save up a little bit and buy a home and start to build up a little portfolio, I just think they're both so hard to choose from. It's just one, you gotta wait a little bit longer, and you probably will have to deal with problems with the home because it's a cheaper home. Um, and the other, you're gonna get gratification up front, but I feel like that's it's such a short value of gratification up front, especially if you don't have kids. If that makes sense to you guys, let me know what you think. Your opinion is in the chat. I'm hoping and looking to make this somewhere like an online community where we can just talk about topics of life and things of that nature on this channel. Because past 5 years since I've got my life together, I've just yeah, had a lot of free time in my hand. I've been putting off this idea for the longest time. Maybe I'll make this like a channel where we can like play Madden or 2K and online and just talk about life and things like that in general. So hey, thank you guys, and hope you guys have a great day.